So this is the video response for along the lines of Down with the Boomers and the Great White Stoke from the Great White North, pontificator of justice. Kind of cut my whole prose off at the knees by leading off with to the arbiter of truth that not all boomers. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a video anyway about not all boomers. I will concede that there is nothing more annoying than a grown-ass man-child. You know, a person behaving like a baby just because things aren't going their way in a situation that we deem the average individual should be able to handle. And I can't fully disagree with you that if the elderly Karen, while you're just trying to skateboard and have a good time with, you know, we established in the 80s that skateboarding's not a crime. At least that's what the bumper sticker said, right? That she's got to roll down her window and give you guys shit or try to run you down with her car. I get it. And to have such annoying and spoiled people just running amok, as well as being some of the wealthiest individuals that have so much money that they don't even need to perform weekly or monthly tasks to keep things going. Like, they have so much money that they're able to invest in companies and have the money that those companies make actually provide for them. The shame of losing their generation is they possessed an education that their parents, the greatest generation, bestowed upon them. The civics courses, the courses that train them in economics and the benefits of capitalism, not the just make up shit and the bad things of capitalism, so let's give revolution and socialism a chance. We're going to lose with them that education. Now, what they deem to do with it is obviously a different story. Like, the program worked for them, they got theirs, so you go ahead and get yours regardless. I get that fully. It's just in me and to me a shame to lose people that are educated that way. And my wish, if I waved a magic wand, would be if they knew how to rebuild that educational process. But I think it's slipped away. I further think that you might be wrong in getting a youngster, and a youngster will tell you what's up and the struggles of things. Youngsters work for me. You know, youngsters come to me looking for a job, and there are things that appear difficult to them that aren't that difficult. As these younger people are more and more become cyborgs with a reliance on an electronic and enhanced process for their lives, they don't adapt so well without that crutch. So you're, with the boomers too, losing the last generation of fully organic individuals. The shame of that is, and I don't know if I brought this up before, the difference between, say, a Gen Xer and a Gen Z is, to me, and to cut myself off at the knees, I understand not all, but a Gen Xer is enough organic that whatever you give that individual electronic enhances their ability, multiplies their ability. Whereas later on, Gen Z, 2 generations past that, the portion of organic has actually been lost, and instead of enhancing, it's merely a part of the process. It's merely their eyes, so they don't have, without the vision of enhanced reality and without the internet, it's very difficult to adapt. And there's a loss of comfort that can actually stunt and retard their processes, I've found. But those are just my 2 cents. But as far as like the annoying elderly that when they're at a restaurant and they're annoyed by there being children making too much noise, if the sound of children annoys you, then I say you get what you get. Because I mean, are they extinctionists? Are they in it for the species? Who are they that they're so important that the species should end with them? Are they that unique of a species? The irony, I don't know. Jordan Peterson criticized that Gen Z has been an overvalued generation. And I think the boomers may have been overvalued also. As cold and as stoic and as strict as their parents were, I agree that, like you said, the world that the greatest generation built as it pertains to the United States, with manufacturing and finance being destroyed the world over, only leaving the United States as the tip of the spear for the longest time, created just this amazing Candyland experience that can only be duplicated when finance sloshes the way that it sloshed after 2 consecutive world wars and such a transfer of wealth to the United States. In closing, I mean, we're dealing with now the disbursement of all that leveling out and people forgetting history, and you got to beware of the smartest guys in the room, it seems. So good video, good topic. I'd love to hear more on it, and keep the circle going. Catch y'all later.